Hey everybody, this is Greg with Medical Muscle. And I know a lot of you out there are nervous and stressed out and scared about how you're going to do in medical school. And it's a reasonable fear because you got to do well. You should, right? It's important. This is the most important time in your life to really kick butt. But that pressure can have negative impacts, obviously on your health, but also on your grades. And so it seems it's counterintuitive. It's counterproductive. So I just want to tell you guys my tips on how I reduce stress and anxiety as I've gone through medical school. So number one is you just got to stop freaking competing with people. Okay, stop worrying. Stop worrying about how other people are doing or trying to do better than others. That shit is a waste of time. That is an absolute waste of time, okay? Because I've seen this before, maybe a little bit myself too, because I'm maybe a little competitive, but is that you end up putting more effort into stupid things that are worthless. They don't end up improving your grades. So in reality, don't worry about it. If someone knows more than you, don't worry about it, okay? Just accept that. It's not a big deal. I mean, obviously you can study, but you don't want to study to the point where it's useless, okay? And it can be, okay? So stop competing. Worry about yourself. Focus on how you're doing and try to just improve on what you're doing, okay? That's huge. All right, now, you got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Exercise is so important. I know that we're short on time. I know that we have a lot of time to study, but you need to take time out of your day to exercise. Now, I've done weightlifting for a long time. I love weightlifting, but weightlifting doesn't reduce my stress as much as cardio. Cardio is so freaking good for your brain. It's good for your sleep. It's good to just get all that cortisol out of your body, right? You're just burning off all that sugar, that blood sugar. It's just a good thing. It's good for your heart. All that. You know this. You're learning about this. So, you should be, this is my suggestion, doing cardio every other day. At least every other day. That's what I do. Every other freaking day. Or I try to. Sometimes you might have to skip, but just try as hard as you can to just keep a nice solid schedule. If it's just a little bit of jump rope or a little walk, that's fine too. But gotta get your heart rate up. It'll help with your mood. You'll feel much better, especially when you're going outside and get some time away from books, get away from studying, get away from everything, okay? It's good for you. Maybe a little bit of vitamin D. There might be a little bit of benefit with that too. All right, okay, so what I've been doing this term is I take a little hike to the closest beach that's about 20 minutes from my house. Take a little hike, go to the beach, swim the length of the beach, and then hike back. It's awesome. It takes me about an hour. That's an hour that I'm losing in studying, but it's a good mental, and I don't know what it is, but when I get back home, my studying is always a lot better. I'm calm, I'm not anxious, my focus is a lot better. So, really think about exercise. All right. Sleep is very, very important. I've seen some studies where not getting enough sleep, and I've noticed I've done this, not getting enough sleep increases your chance of cheating. Cheating on yourself, trying to find shortcuts because you don't have the bandwidth, you don't have the focus anymore. So you're trying to find shortcuts. And I think I've noticed if I sleep more, then I'm willing to take the time to really go through whiteboarding, do the things that I have to do, and spend the time on the topics instead of just trying to rushing through things that I'm struggling on. I just think sleep is so important. I know you get to situations where you feel like you need to cut something out, either exercise or sleep or something, because something's got to give because at a certain point you need to get a certain amount of work done. But really, be consistent with your sleep. If you're getting at least, I'm gonna say a bare minimum 6 hours, and I try to get that only a few times a week. I'm getting less than 8. Okay, so really, you gotta get your sleep. I know, it sucks. You gotta make sacrifices sometimes, but just keep focusing on getting enough sleep. And then the last point that I wanna make is that just in general, you gotta stop worrying. It's just not worth it, okay? It's just not worth it because, hey, we got 20 exams in the first 2 years, okay? So stressing over one exam, how effective is that? You're gonna stress over 20 different, you're just gonna have panic attacks and stress. Like, at a certain point, you just gotta just relax and just take it as is, you know? And I've noticed once I stopped giving a shit about, you know, every single little point, my grades improved because anxiety negatively impacts your memory. It makes you stay up late. It makes you procrastinate more. Okay, so you really gotta just stop worrying. Stop giving a shit about everything. You know, it's like it's you just gotta have fun. Okay, have fun with it. Maybe put on some music. I love putting on music when I whiteboard. You know, I enjoy studying sometimes. I try to make it an enjoyable situation. So these are some things that I do, and I hope you can incorporate because I really don't want you guys to get burned out. I want you to enjoy this experience because it's good. It's a unique experience. It's a once in a lifetime. Not a lot of people get to experience this, so you know, you guys are very lucky, and I want you guys to enjoy it because it's great. All right, I hope you guys do well on your exams. Go kick some butt.